going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Taking a look this morning over at Casper cryptocurrency. It has been a long time since we've taken a look here at Casper. The price did and does continue to move lower. We might have just seen the bottom though, so we're going to jump in here and talk about the price. Welcome to the channel, everybody. So real quick, Casper down 0.92% this morning, just about 1%. Taking a quick step back, we did turn this, essentially this neckline in here, did break to the downside. It got flipped into resistance, which took place on the 3rd of September, and the market has continued lower with some volatility around our price levels, which would be 326. And then we also did breach and found support so far at 310. That was today's big candle, pretty wide range. Hit a range today down to, let's see, 289 and 325. So definitely a very large move to the downside. Taking a zoom out here on the chart just a bit, I did throw this long-term support line in here with a couple major lows touching this line, and then just recently right here. So I wouldn't put too much weight on this, but it does have 1, 2, 3, and potentially 4 support areas, so it could carry some weight. So for you long-term Casper holders, you know, something to think about, something to maybe throw on your charts, take a look at and study it. I just happened to see it here this morning and figured I would throw it on there. The question is Casper done moving lower? Potentially for the short term. So if you take a look at the 310 level, which is this yellow line on the chart, it represents the resistance area of back in these consolidations. So the upper end of this area here in September, as well as here is December 2022. And a little bit back in here, not as well in July of 2022. So the price breached into that area and then closed, or so far is above 310. So it's flipping what was once resistance into support. So that is good to see. Now this whole area right here is going to add some serious pressure on the price. This is from basically March, April of 2023, and then it started back in here in January 2023. So a couple months there. So that is that. Casper is extremely cheap. It is very much suppressed. It is on sale big time. Couple things here to the downside. I'm going to wrap this video up here pretty quick. Is if the price does continue lower, so if Bitcoin really gets hit here, we'll take a look at Bitcoin before we wrap this up. Way down here, 178. Now there's no guarantee the price will get there. Things have to get pretty ugly. This, obviously, this long-term support here has to fail. You have to start undercutting these lows, like the low here in December, the low here in September, and then also this low back in here in January, before starting to really look at this level down in here. So I did put this level on the chart a long time ago. Got some hate for it, and that's fine. I get it. But many thought that we would not even get to these levels once again, which is the 310. So that's why I have them on the chart. And you know, that is obviously the bearish scenario. This whole formation here could play out to the downside. You know, we could get a break to the downside. And if you look back in hindsight on this and something like that took place, it wouldn't look at a place by any means. A lot of cryptos right now, and have been, getting completely slaughtered in this market. Not saying the Casper project will by any means. If anything, it should be one of the last ones to get hit. It's a very strong project. But keep that in mind, and that is the bearish scenario here for Casper. But nothing to to worry about. What just keep in the back of your mind that nice support coming in on today's candle. A lot of volatility, but we are back into the upper end of the range. And if we close strong, we could actually go off into a rally here, perhaps getting us back up to that like 36637 area. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Let's see, I haven't looked at this in a couple of days. Bitcoin found some support, looks like at 2623. Is that where that circle is right there? Actually just deleted it, unfortunately. 2623 was the price. I'll put it back on there after the video is over. And, maybe we're starting to move up here, which is good. So we're back into turning the same area that we did back in here, which was in September, into support. Potentially getting us back up to 28,249. So that is that. That's pretty much it for Bitcoin. We'll see if it continues to rally. Should help the markets. If it rolls over, 2623, 25,760, 25,726 are all areas to look for support. And if they fail, 24,145. If they don't fail and hold, like I said, 28,249.67. Next big upper target. If the market starts to rally up to that, we're going to see cryptos across the board have big percentage gains on the day or whenever that takes place. So keep your eye on the long-term support for Casper. Keep your eye on Bitcoin and what it does. And stay safe out there, guys. Take care.